David Sobel. Whether you're new to real estate investing or you've been flipping or renting homes for a while, the question invariably arises, should you form a limited liability company for your properties? A limited liability company is also known as an LLC, and it's a legal corporate entity that provides both personal asset protection against personal liability that's usually afforded to larger corporations, also known as C Corps. It also provides the tax benefits at a partnership or individual tax rate for capital gains and for income. And so in other words, the corporate income will pass through to an owner's individual tax return. The owner of an LLC then gets the benefit of the protection of a company, but it's taxed then without the double taxation of a C corporation. Both the asset protection and the tax benefits make the LLC very attractive to real estate investors. So as an attorney, usually I'm providing asset protection to legally shield my clients and their assets with an LLC. So some real estate investors will rely solely on a homeowner's insurance policy to protect their assets in the event they're sued on one of their properties, or if related to an issue concerning their property. Here's the thing, that's not the best way to go. Having a liability policy or a hazard policy is really only one form of protection. And if you look at the insurance companies downtown, they have the largest buildings in any city, and that's usually because they love to take premium, but they hate to pay on claims. And insurance policies, they have their limits. When they're written by insurance companies, they're really just contracts. They have exceptions and nuances, and it may be difficult to have the insurance company protect you on a claim. So the chance of loss that exceeds a policy limit is actually really troubling. So if you have a $100,000 policy, let's say, that protects you, but you're sued on your property for whatever reason for $1 million, well, guess what? The insurance company is only protecting you for $100,000. Your exposure is the other $900,000. So in Michigan, especially with the winters, I can give you a story. I had a client landlord who had one of their tenants' mothers came to visit the tenant's apartment, and the mother slipped on the ice. And the insurance on the home was for $150,000, but the lady hit her head on the concrete part of a step and ultimately had a closed head injury. She sued the landlord for $2 million. The landlord's assets then were completely at risk. So he had no coverage. He ended up filing bankruptcy. Had he had an LLC, he would have been protected by the LLC. Only the assets of the LLC are really exposed. And so long as you work like a corporation and you're in regulatory compliance and you're in good standing with your LLC, then your properties basically are protected because you're acting like a corporation. Okay? The next question that comes up is how many homes or properties should be given to the LLC or placed under an LLC. I suggest 3 to 5 properties per LLC. And you can categorize them or divide them up by geographic region or by date or by different co-owners. But whatever you do, you still have to treat your LLC seriously and follow the corporate formalities and rules and regulations of your state. So, if you don't act like a company again, and you don't abide by what we call the operating agreement, if you don't do these things, then the corporate protection of the LLC can be stripped away or pierced, and your personal assets will again be legally and financially exposed. I'm David Sobel, and if you have any questions related to protecting your real estate investments, definitely feel free to give us a call at 888-789-1715. Thank you so much for watching.